welcome to another episode. Today we've got Mitch and Mike in a hot seat. So introduce yourself. Who wants to start first?
Yeah, my name is Mike. Went into fitness I've been in fitness about 13 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 13 years and yeah, still counting, man.
How did you get into it? Like, what made you start?
I feel like when I was younger, I don't know, I was a big WWE fan. Innit?
So was I.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I was gutted when he died the other day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you know about wrestling, they're all massive, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, I'd say it was them. I remember even when I was younger, my mum bought me some dumbbells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite wide now, naturally. And I honestly believe it's because, you know, when people are young, they do all the curls and that.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that. I was doing the shrugs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I just used to faff around with the dumbbells. I just wanted big shoulders because they had big shoulders. And then, that was the start. But I'd say WWE influenced me to wanting to be.
Yeah, it's similar to me, really. Like, I was watching the wrestling, but I always used to like the superheroes with the muscle, like the Hulk and everything.
Yeah.
I never liked like the smaller ones. I always, I don't know, some reason I was attracted to the bigger guys all the time.
Yeah.
But that's the same as like Arnold, wasn't it? He was always looking at the bigger guys and stuff, so it has an influence.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago for me.
Yeah.
That was the guy I
beast.
seen and was like, I want to look like him.
Yeah.
He's a man in.
proper beast like he was.
I feel like it's a thing, innit? As a male, like when you're a kid, at some stage, you're probably gonna want to be massive. You don't know why, you just want to be big, innit? You know what I mean?
It's the man thing, I suppose. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like looking like a man, I suppose, isn't it?
I don't get it how people don't train me, to be honest.
No, me.
I think it's really strange.
No. I feel like what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Bro, you're just literally just rotting away. I don't know. But obviously each to their own, innit? Do you know what I mean? Obviously everyone's got different lives and whatever, but obviously it's easy for me to say I've been doing it. It's just a habit. It's just normal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's funny, I was saying to my boy the other day in the gym, ain't it funny I will talk about, couldn't be asked to go to gym today.
Yeah.
But we're in the gym. And I'm like, bro, no one's got a gun to our head, you know. Why do we feel like we have to go to gym? It's because the habit's cemented.
It's standards.
It's standards.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And you get to that pretty quick as well, man. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? The gym's kind of like a social club as well. Do you know? I know a man who come to the gym just for the bands, the shits and gigs, you know what I mean? But I know, obviously, if you're not in the gym, a lot of people are scared to go to the gym because they think everyone's watching them. And I
never had that, me.
Bro.
Never ever had that where I was scared to go to the gym, I'll be honest.
I always tell them, I always say, I promise you, everyone in that gym, when they're in that gym, they only give a shit about themselves. They don't care. Like, they're not watching what you're doing. They're literally looking at themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, just go. No one cares.
Even
You know
when
what
I
I'm
was like first starting off, when I was skinny and I wasn't built, and I never really had like the gym fear, like, I feel skinny, why am I in the gym? I've never had that before, probably because my dad got me in there from birth. Since two or
Did
something.
you start with pops in there?
He was around it for years, innit? So
Well, yeah, my dad's trained for 45 years and he got me into the gym when I was younger, so it was just like I was used to it. I was used to running about and being in that environment anyway, and my dad's always, like, I'm growing up to dad, like, feel my arms all the time.
Yeah.
So it was just a normal to me, really. But I when I started the gym, I made fast progress.
Yeah.
Remember the
I was
first
one of
time?
them. I was one of them.
On the first time benching, I benched 60, you know, which is a lot, really. I didn't even weigh 60.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I got advice off some guy who's an idiot, really, from the gym. He was about 50 years old, because you get them idiots in the gym all the time, don't you? But he said, right, just do this and just slam it off your chest as fast as possible. So I slammed it off the chest and obviously winded instantly. But then he's like, go again. And I told my dad, he was like, don't bloody listen to anyone.
bounce the ref.
I started with my cousin, and my cousin was a big guy, you know what I mean? He's like 10, 11 years older than me. So he took me under his wing. So I was kind of nice in that sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I just followed everything he did. And then he'd just turn up to my house every morning, you know what I mean? And we'd just go to the gym, and then it just became normal. And then you just go into the gym because you feel good because you're actually doing something. Do you know what I mean? And then you know how it is when you first go to the gym. You do 2 weeks, you think you've made it. You know what I mean? But that's good
true.
though,
That's
because
true.
that keeps you going. Because in 2 weeks you think you've seen this drastic change.
Yeah.
No, nothing's changed really, but in your head you're like, yo, I'm wham. Do you know what I mean? Like, so then you keep going, and then I'm gonna say I've got pictures on my phone as well. 4 months, I went massive. 4 months, massive. And at that time there, my nan was living with me, so all my meals were cooked.
Yeah.
I have to lift a finger, do you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, all the meals are sorted out, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man.
So food's what makes you move forward. But in terms of like main challenges, what you've had since starting like your gym journey, would you say you've had any what you've had to overcome, which, you know, people usually struggle with, what you found you struggled with as well, which you actually overcome, like I say?
What I struggled with in terms of going to the gym?
Yeah, like is there any sort of common things what you've dealt with throughout your training journey, which you thought it's pretty hard to overcome this, but then you've actually done the thing and moved forward? If someone was listening and they need a little bit of advice. Just found it easy, haven't you?
Yeah,
Black genetics, black genetics, we're all
He
fucked.
just found it easy.
And you know what as well? For some reason, I think subconsciously, because I was training with my cousin, he was big.
Yeah.
I didn't want that embarrassment. So I'd say I started from the ground up, but it's probably not the same as everyone. I kind of went in strong just because I didn't want to feel embarrassed.
And you was guided, weren't you?
You know what I mean?
You have the advantage.
Yeah.
You know, I'm seeing him pick up a 30 kg. I'm like, okay, I can't start far.
Let's do 40.
I probably started like 20. Do you know what I mean? And then I was matching what he was lifting. That 4 months, I was on it. Do you know what I mean? I was proper on it. I was on it. But I've always been naturally skinny. You know what I mean? Really skinny. But I've always been kind of strong though.
Yeah.
But gym, like naturally strong and gym strong, it's two different things. So like how you said with the benching, I started on the ground up with the bench.
Yeah.
Just the bar, bro. And then like 10 kg aside was my max 40 kgs, you know what I'm saying? That was the ground up. And then, but dumbbells, I was always all right with the dumbbells.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, any obstacles like that? I don't know, you know.
In terms of like you, because I've seen your shape and that, and obviously look really good. Have you got any sort of future goals to compete or anything, or do a photo shoot or anything like that?
Nah, you know, not really, you know, not really.
Why? Just not your style, or
just the competing. I like watching it. Like I watch a lot of competitive bodybuilders. You know what I mean? You know, you Arnold and I've watched all that. I think it's sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ronnie Coleman and all that. Like I love watching how they prep and how they do what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just doesn't. I don't want to. It just doesn't make me want to do it. You know what I mean? But
I was the same.
I know I could. I know I could do it, but yeah,
I was the same. I only compete because someone said they'll beat me at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even interested in doing it.
Yeah.
So I got obviously shit for about 2 weeks off some guy who had the same coach as me. And I thought, can't be arsed with this every day. So I went in for the show and obviously I won the shows, thankfully.
Yeah.
And then come into the gym with a standing ovation. You get a lot of doubters, don't you, when you're doing stuff?
Yeah.
Because you've never done it before. But in terms of your story then, you know, a little bit of background on, you know, your training, because I know you got into training, you know, you used it to overcome challenges in your life. What would you say your journey started off as then?
Probably the same in the sense of just wanting to be like a masculine man, innit, really?
Yeah.
But my dad trained.
Yeah.
His friends trained. There was all big guys, man. There was big guys like you. You know what I mean? Your height. Wham. Wham. And I was just chilling with them when I was a kid. And from then, I always thought I want to be in the gym. But there's always dumbbells in the house, you know, the grips that you get your forearms big. I'll be like,
they're old school.
Yeah, you know, the little grips. I'll be using two hands, like trying to grab them, but I wasn't strong in that. But as soon as I got to an age where I could go gym, I went. But I was nervous because I was skinny. I was like proper skinny, man. The bar was heavy for me, bro.
Yeah.
And I never had abs or nothing like that. I was like a skinny fat without this extreme belly.
Wow.
But I was athletic, but my body wasn't. Like, it's weird. But it took me a lot. Like, he took him 4 months. It probably took me 2 years to get to his 4 months.
Yeah.
But like he said, I was like just eating everything, bro, just to get big.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with it. But I think as a kid it's easier, you know. I don't think there's any pressure there because it's all men in there. You're not looking at them and thinking they're looking at me because they're men.
Yeah.
True that.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
never thought about
when
that.
we're this young, like say you're young in the gym, like you're not comparing yourself to them.
Nah, because you think they're a man anyway.
Yeah, they're a man. You're meant to be.
I was 15 when I first started.
I went in the gym first when I was like 14, but I was like a day session. Then I went back. I was like 16.
Yeah.
and then I stayed at it.
I never actually thought of it.
Everyone
like
that was in there was men. There was like 30. Well, probably looked 30 to me, but there's probably like 21.
Yeah.
But I never compared myself to them. I just wanted to look at them, see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yo, he's got chest there. I don't want to what he's doing. And now I look back and I think that's probably why I never ever had no fears at the gym.
Do you know
I've never
what
seen
as
them
well?
as my peers.
I feel like I kind of hit the ground running in the gym I went to as well. Like you said, it was like all big men, but they were proper helpful, you know. There was one of them ones where, you know, if you're doing something, a random man would just come and be like, yo, you should try it like this, you know.
Yeah.
Or, do you want me to spot you? Just a random man, do you know what I mean? And I rate that because I'm, like you said, I'm just a kid in it, do you know what I mean? He already knows what he's doing, but they had a lot of time for me, do you know what I mean? So it was like a nice family, you know what I mean? Found your dream Warsaw, man.
I do think that when the adults would see me in there though, because they saw I was back tomorrow, I'm back the next day.
Yeah,
I was one of them that I went to every day. I didn't believe in rest days.
Yeah.
So I was in there every day and they'd see me and they'd probably want to help me.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably doing everything wrong. I'm benching like I'm probably like a girl or something, bro. But I'm just doing everything I can. I like YouTube, like how he says he'd watch me, but I used to just watch whatever come up, like, you know, Athlete X, remember him?
Yeah.
I used to watch his
Ripped him,
video.
wasn't he?
Yeah. And there's like Mike Chang, he was a Chinese.
Yeah, he's
I
like
used to watch-
disappeared him, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's like in spiritual awareness stuff
is
now.
he?
I still see his
remember
stuff come
him,
up. It's
yeah.
weird, but remember, it's
Yeah,
six
yeah.
pack shortcuts.
Six packs, yeah.
And I used to
that's
watch
funny.
him and he'd be like, to get a chest to this. And I'd go to the gym and try it. And it's all wrong. But like, I used to do it, man.
It's a sales pitch,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Like mad exercise that you see, like no one does anymore. But like, I used to try it every
Just make them up, didn't they? It's like they was the first influencers of the game. They just made exercise up and everyone believed them.
Do you remember that Steve Cook as well?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
watched him, didn't you?
I don't
remember him.
Nyla fancied him.
Yeah, like blonde hair, didn't he? He was like pretty ripped
First
up.
art
And
from.
he was like, he was good.
It's one of them, and with gym, bro. It's like when you start, it's all about like your body responds to anything really. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's new.
Yeah.
But then when you get to a certain point, so like a year in, you got to really start focusing it on your form and your nutrition.
Yeah.
It's no longer new to you. Like what you're doing, is it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Food's a massive thing as well, isn't it? You know, food's everything. I just winged my meals for. Well, my dad, he grew me up with just eat as much as possible and gain the strength. To be honest,
Yeah.
2 liters of milk a day and stuff like that.
Yeah,
the full fat milk.
Yeah,
I
full
was
fat
doing
milk.
that.
Yeah, all the old school ways, like the full fat
fat
milk,
milk.
the loaf of bread a day. I used to have a loaf of bread a day and a bag of nuts a day every single
Did
day. Yeah, at my peak bulk, and I was just a fat bastard.
Yeah.
I was
never
always
gonna work,
tired all
is
the
it?
time, falling asleep at work. Like, I was only good in the gym for like 45 minutes. Now,
The falling asleep I can relate to.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Literally eat, sleep. You get me? Eat, sleep. That's all it was.
yeah,
But at the same time, I think like when I first started, what benefited me was obviously I wasn't driving and the gym's like a half an hour walk. So I'd walk to the gym and walk back. So that was my steady cardio because how much I was eating and you know what? Because I started skinnier, I'd have a big porridge in the morning and then I'd have a serious mass.
Yeah.
You know, and then protein shakes, I'd have a serious
the
mass.
gut. There you go. Yeah.
3,000 calories in the drink.
Bro, I'd have that straight after. Then
Straight
I'd
on the
walk to
box
gym.
for half an hour.
I walked to the gym and then obviously I didn't really know what I was doing. Even though I started with my cousin, now I know how to train. I know he didn't really know what he's doing either. So like say if he's
Everyone's winging it.
no, you know if it's a chest day, you know what we was doing? So we do the bench, flat bench, yeah. We do that for 4 sets, 4 sets.
Wow.
Then we do the top
Incline.
chest incline on the bar.
Then decline.
And the decline. Then you know what we do after
I
that?
was doing all that.
Flies.
No. Do you know what we do after that? We go to the
Press up.
dumbbells.
Yeah,
flat
yeah,
dump-
I was doing all that. I was doing
and then we do
Yeah.
the top chest on the dumbbells.
Wow.
And then the decline on the dumbbells. And then we do machines.
I only
That's
stopped
mad.
Do you know
doing
what I'm
that
saying
when
to
I was
you?
like 24 though. I was doing that up until 24.
Yeah, bro. I was doing it for time, bro.
Literally,
That's mad.
I'm 32 now, so I've learned a lot. But
Yeah.
I used to go
Do
in
it
there and
for
think
time,
I'm doing
bro.
everything in the gym.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
You
every
see
single
now,
chest machine.
that versus now. 4 or 5 exercise.
That's common, that
finished,
though.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
common.
well common that people do that.
Yeah, we
I'd
done
have been
everything.
so
more
much
the better.
further forward if I'd like learnt more then. I
Yeah.
just thought I had more was better in it.
Well, even
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Sam,
I'm the
didn't you?
perfect example. I used to train like 7 days a week, twice a day, sometimes
Yeah,
3
yeah,
times a
yeah.
day.
Did ya?
Be in a gym, be in a gym for like 2 hours, do like 10 sets of 10 on everything, just thinking, wow, I'm going to absolutely smash everyone because no one's doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And everyone was doing like 3 sessions and looked well better than me. And I thought,
Yeah,
wow. I was just making an excuse, like I always say to you. I always, in my head, an excuse, oh, you look like you started before me.
Yeah.
You know, like rather than looking at yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
was always like an excuse why someone was better rather than actually looking at what I was doing.
It's
Just doing too much, like running in the morning, rowing, 2 weight sessions or like a barbell circuit.
Yeah.
Like just doing everything and playing sport as well. So
Do you know what
More
it
is
is as well,
definitely
though?
better.
You love it, though, innit? As well, innit? I just
Yeah.
love being in the gym then.
man.
You know, now that I'm not trying to be in the gym for that long, do you know? I still love the gym, but not the same way I used to love it back then, do you know what I mean? I like to be like, do what I need to do.
Yeah.
And then I'm gone. I'm not spending a second longer in it. I've done what I need to do. Now I'm gone. Do you know
Gym
what
was
I mean?
my hobby as well when I was young. Like
That's
the
it,
only
bro.
thing I used to do that would stop me from doing stupidness.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind going in there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And 2 and 3 hours, like, I loved being in there because it was like, my day's planned. I'm going to
See, for
the
that,
gym,
I'll go on the
excitement.
streets, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But I think I
That's
love
what
it
I mean,
more
it was
now
like-
though that I do less because I look forward to it. Like, because you was doing it every day, you never really thought, oh, I can't wait to train because you know you're going to train in the morning.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Whereas now I only train 4 days a week. On like a Wednesday, I'm thinking, wow, I can't wait to train tomorrow. Or over the weekend, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for Monday. Whereas I never really used to have that because I
I found
always
that
was in the
recently.
gym.
I found that
Never
recently. I feel like
thought about it.
can't wait to get back in the
Yeah.
gym. Just because I've been having like 2 rest days instead of 1. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
same,
like
same.
say if you have like a Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah.
I find I'm mad excited to get
Yeah.
in the gym.
You're
you know
looking
what I mean?
forward to it on a Monday.
It's way more than like 1 rest day. Like,
Definitely.
if you have 2, it's like I'm going to go hard tomorrow.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good. So I know obviously before we actually started the podcast, he was going on about like, you know, the upbringing of kids today, and I know we was in a similar boat, weren't we? So what would you say about, you know, kids eating cereal for breakfast? What's your thoughts on that?
It started by everyone slagging me off, car. I told them I used to put sugar in my frosties, innit? Yeah, that's mad, innit? It's mad. Well, even saying it now, yeah, it's crazy works, innit? But I used to put 3 tablespoons.
I don't think it's crazy. I think it's
sugar.
normal because growing up, my brother used to add sugar to his cereal.
Yeah,
I never
bro,
used to
'cause
eat
you know what I
Frosties,
used to
only like
do?
Nesquik,
the
but
sugar goes to the bottom of
That's
the
normal
bottom
to
of the
me.
bowl, innit?
And you drink the milk at
And
the
then,
end.
and then you get to the bottom, but you got straight.
Straight
straight,
Oh,
straight
right,
sugar.
you know what I'm
I used to
saying?
see, like I
I
said,
used
my
to do
brother did that,
bro.
so I don't think
Yeah,
that's. I don't think
fire,
that's.
bro.
I don't think
It's
what you're
mad
saying
that it is normal though.
That's what I mean. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
It's
crazy.
That
normal,
is
but
crazy
looking
because eating
back,
healthy is not normal.
Yeah.
It's like you're on a diet.
I think it's time though as well for parents. You know,
Yeah,
'Cause I
lazy.
think growing up, would my mum have had? Well, it's an excuse time, but
Yeah.
she obviously just never thought about it. But it wasn't when we was young. It wasn't as big then. But like,
It's education as well, isn't it?
yeah, I don't feel like she would have given me 2 boiled eggs on instead of like Nesquik. Because I used to do it myself.
If someone said
Quick,
so
yeah.
to your mum, right, you can give your kids sugar and you can have mental health issues, or you can give your kids protein and they'll be like, you know, healthy and good. They're always going to choose the protein, aren't they? You know, it's
The
just down to
information, innit?
education. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, I was
People
blessed
don't know.
me. My mum was like, my mum and dad were well strict to me with food. I've always said this to you, like, well lucky. It's took weird because my brother's gone sort of when he got to like 16, 17, he went one way. And was like, now he had a bit more free will and a bit of money. He was like, yeah, Domino's this night, chicken, like takeaway this night. But because I'd got brought up on 3 meals, you eat healthy, you eat clean, don't really have sweets in the house, don't really have chocolate, don't really have fizzy drinks.
Yeah.
It's the norm for me to eat
So
like
what was
that.
your breakfast like as a kid then?
Probably like 2-3 Weetabix and a bit of fruit.
I used to have a bit of
That's not
Weetabix
too
as
bad.
I used to
well,
like
to be
Weetabix. That's not
honest.
bad. But I used to
Yeah,
add
I did
sugar
have
to
a bit.
Weetabix.
And then every meal at
Yeah,
night was
same.
same
That
as you.
was the-
Like
yeah.
home cooked, something nice and fresh. Didn't really have takeaways as kids.
Nah,
Really.
Nah.
I never had takeaways, no. It was like a
that
treat
was
to
like me, though,
takeaway.
you know. That was like me, to
just
be
have
honest.
one.
Like when I was fully under my mum's wing before I could fend for myself. It's cooked meals, you know what I mean? Like
Mine was
bro,
lasagna, shepherd's pie. You know, it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
proper healthy, all
Yeah,
right. but
calories,
my mum was always cooking the meals every, like, I didn't have a McDonald's or
Nah.
a Chinese was like a big thing in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
or
Yeah,
a McDonald's was once a year, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other like kids who was knocking about, if they was having McDonald's 5 times a week.
I feel like
And then you
more
wanted
now.
that then. You think, I want McDonald's,
Yeah.
but then obviously I'm buzzing that I didn't now, and you get the home cooked meals because my one lasagna is like the best thing ever. I wish I could have it now.
Yeah.
It's like I've only ever been Burger King once in my life.
Wow.
I've never had
Joking?
KFC in my whole life.
You've never had a
Wow.
KFC?
No.
never.
No.
That's
never- you
crazy.
never
I
went-
you
had
know?
it once. No, it's a lie. I've had it once, but because my dad forgot it was my brother's birthday.
Yeah, that's
And then he
mad.
got to the end of the day and he started crying because he forgot his birthday, so we had to take
That's
him out.
proper though.
Joking.
But, like,
Yeah.
just
What's
never-
the reason behind that? Just because he's on health, like?
Yeah, my mum and dad like were pretty health conscious, I'd say. So they were like proper strict as well. So like to get something good, you have to have done something good.
Yeah.
So like me being good would get rewarded maybe with like some sweets every now and again,
Yeah.
rather than that was the norm.
Was they into the gym and stuff then?
My dad's like, I'd say my dad's like very good athlete, and his dad was a very good athlete, but my mum wasn't really. But just proper strict, like they believed that you get good stuff by doing good stuff, rather than just reward you with sweets all the time. It was like, oh, if you do the good at
True,
school, do
yeah,
this,
it's good.
do that. And I was pushing into sport quite young as well, like swimming, cricket, rugby.
Was you?
Yeah, so it was like obviously trying to look after me. So proper blessed, to be honest with that.
Now it's more like
yeah,
give the
that's
kids
proper
treats
blessing,
to shut them
bro.
up.
Yeah,
innit?
literally,
Like
yeah.
sweets to shut them up, or
iPad.
your iPad. And then
Yeah.
obviously, like I say, they wonder why they got the mental health issues, the ADHD and all that. It's just sugar.
Facts.
That's all it is. It's just sugar.
Yeah,
People, everyone goes on about ADHD and all this sort of stuff now, like it's new, but it's growing more and more. And the mental health because of the way we're bringing them up. It's simple as that.
mad.
And, have you noticed as well, like they can't communicate now?
Nah.
They don't know how to speak to humans.
We're like the last of a like dying breed in terms of like. There's some people I know, like the younger ones, they don't know about going out and calling for your mate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Kirby.
Kirby,
man.
bro,
Yeah.
Kirby and all that.
Bulldog.
Knock a door run.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't do that in school now.
They don't do none of that
not
now,
allowed,
bro.
It's banned.
Nah.
Don't do none of that. I remember.
Because that was too violent.
What's that?
Bulldog.
What's
My
that?
little godson's in like high school now, things in year 9, and like they don't. I said to him the other day, I was like, "Do you play Bulldog on that in school?" He's like, "What's Bulldog?" I'm like, "Oh, it's well, you run down a hill as fast as you can, and you've just got to smash the shit out." So there's like one man standing. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I know how to do that."
Do you remember like
Yeah,
Tracker and that? I don't know what
growing
I
up
don't know
are
if you
full
lot
of
called it
pussies,
Tracker.
to be honest. We're growing up a load of fairies. That's all it is. And then they wonder why they're crying over little things like comment online, I'm going to tell my mum.
That's true, you know.
It's just like you're raising them and then you're complaining about them. Like, why are you crying about little things?
They've missed out big time, man.
Yeah, you need like adversity and struggle and stress and a bit of you don't need bullying, but like you need a bit of confrontation in your life when you're growing up because that learns you how to communicate, how to respond to
socialize,
things.
man. Do you know what I mean?
You need
like,
them
go
struggles.
meet mates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's like now if someone gets called or anything at all, it's like, whoa, it's well bad this.
Yeah.
Or if you have an opinion, what's not like agreeing with someone else, it's like bloody hell.
Yeah.
No, like about like transvestites and all that, saying it's normal. Like if someone says it's not normal, they're like, oh, you sexist or you thingy, you this. It's like, no, it's just my opinion. Do you know what I mean?
You can't say shit, bro.
You can't say nothing. You can't even be yourself.
This is it. This is what they're trying to do, though.
And the ones who do be themselves, they slagged off online like the worst person ever. Think no, they're just being real, and then everyone else is agreeing with them. They're fake, and then that's all it is. It's true, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's the cancel culture, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Tate some else for that edit. Andrew Tate, he used to give me jokey. He just used to say whatever.
You give a shit, does he?
Yeah, he does say whatever.
I feel like his actions don't always follow his words, though.
Nah,
There's always a purpose behind what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's a businessman anyway.
Yeah,
so
he
he
is, innit?
says what he
Yeah.
wants people to react to.
He knows, innit?
He does have good points, and then obviously some points I won't really agree with. But that's like everyone. Everyone's got characteristics what you like and don't like, don't they? Really. So in terms of your both journeys now, like you're going into the coaching game, you're getting stuck in. What's your mission behind that? Like we'll start with Mike. What's your mission behind? Who do you want to coach? Because I know you mentioned you've got a specific audience.
Yeah, well, if we're going off people like myself, people who can relate to me, I'm gonna go off like your entrepreneurs and your busy people. That, do you know what I mean? And people who think they haven't got enough time, and because you know what it is, a lot of these people think you have to be in the gym 5 days a week.
Yeah. And
that's just not the case, bro. Do you know what I mean? All you need is like 3. You can even do 2 days a week. I always say to people, as well, if you're not training and you want to jump in and lose fat, and your body's not accustomed to going to the gym already, I say you're lucky, bro, because you only need 2 times a week. You will see results because you're not going gym anyway. So that little 2 days a week, your body's gonna respond to it, bro.
Yeah.
So you haven't got to do the mad thing like us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we've conditioned our bodies to train a certain amount of days, and where if we do less, we're actually doing less than our body needs. You're not doing fuck all, bro.
Yeah.
So you can get away with doing 2-3 days. Like it's lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all. 3 days, 45 minutes. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just want them to know that. You know what I mean? And work around and see how actually easy the process is.
Yeah.
And having a coach as well, like, you've got your own stuff going on, rare. You're gonna have someone to oversee the decisions for you. Just execute. Do you know? And since you're an entrepreneur anyway, that means you're driven. Do you know what I mean? When you're on something, you're on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's the lane I kind of want to go down.
So
you know what I mean?
So you're coaching business owners, aren't you? You're driven.
Basically.
You basically put into bed that no time is bullshit.
Basically, man.
And you're living proof of that because you're in shape, you're a business owner yourself and you're moving forward. So
that's it, man.
But then basically you're just coaching yourself, aren't you? And that's the easiest way. Speaking to yourself, coaching yourself.
Literally, man.
What would you say, like, getting into the coaching? Because I know you're both pretty new and stuff, but what would you say the biggest challenges are so far with coaching?
Getting people to, like, trust me, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I know what I'm talking about.
Send him a picture like that.
Yeah. You just need... Yeah.
Don't even say it, speak anymore. It's like, hey.
You just need that trust in it. Do you know what I mean? The need to see at it.
Well, stuff like this builds trust anyway.
Yeah. They just
People
need
knowing you're a real person.
Yeah. And that's all it is. Do you know what I mean? Because I've coached people already. Do you know what I'm saying? Before I was official in this thing. Do you know what I mean? And I've seen it. Do you know what I mean? And that was 3 days a week. You know what I mean? So I've visually seen it happen. I've done it already. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't no start point, doing it officially like, okay, take your pics and we'll compare. It just wasn't none of that. It's just my people, and I'm, they wanted advice, and I just give it them. I said, yo, come, we'll go gym together, we'll do cardio together. Yeah. You get me? You eat this, how you getting on? And then you know what as well, what people don't realize, you will love the process. Yeah. I think a lot of people, like, they kind of put off it because they just think it's mad, it's stressful and red. But if you enjoy the process, the showing up every day, do you know what I mean? And I never used to be a cardio man, I started doing cardio last year. Do you know what I'm saying? I did not do... The only cardio I did was walk to the gym when I started. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, I'm in the car. Yeah. So, yeah. And then it's just something what cardio gives me, man. Just putting in that work. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, afterwards, I'm like, yeah, man, do you know what I mean?
It does. You get the dopamine, don't you?
You know what I mean? I earned it. So, yeah, man. So...
What would you say your message is then, like, in terms of your coaching? Like, what's made you get into it and stuff? And how are you finding it so far?
I think I've always been the lead trainer, if that makes a sense. Of whoever comes with me, it's always been my sessions. It's new to me now to train, and I will jump. Me and Mike's will train, and he'll take a session. It's new to me.
Tell us about your pure gym days.
Oh man,
what's it like being a pure gym PT?
Bro, that changed my life a little bit. It put me off pure gym just because I was there, and I was doing a class. I remember someone else who worked there, I don't know if she was a manager or assistant manager or something, and she was like, the classes are a bit too hard. And I was like, too hard? What do you mean? Like, so like, yeah, the people are struggling, like, they're supposed to. How are they going to get better if they're coming here for a social? Yeah. So that's never been in me, bro. Like, I want people to get better. I don't want you to just keep showing up to talk. Like, and in that gym, the classes was socials.
So it's just there for a payment?
So I watched the classes and I saw people like smiling and it's meant to be a hit session, 45 minutes. I said, it's a hit session. I'll take a hit session. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's how I've been trained. That's how I've always trained though. You want to get something out of it.
Yeah, Mitch is a madman. Mitch is the first one I've heard say, okay, first set, 40 reps. I said 40 reps.
But I do think that, like, it put me off the gym a bit just because I felt like it wasn't a gym. It was a social club. Yeah. And I feel like if you're going to go to the gym, you should get something out of it. These people look the same every week, probably weighed the same every week.
It is.
And there was no... It's good to have social in the gym, but you go into the gym to better yourself. Yeah. And I feel like everyone was accepting that they was going there for a laugh and a joke.
Well, that's it. It's a compound effect, isn't it? You pay 20 quid for a pure gym P2 who's out of shape. You're out of shape as well. And you pay less, don't you? So it's a compound effect of low standards.
And I looked at the PT and I thought, these people have just started training.
Oh, yeah, I've seen PTs in pure gym with a big gut. You think if you just come out of the pub or put a top on?
And I'm looking at these people are like making money, but I'm looking at the sessions as well. I'm thinking these people need real help. They're trusting you to give them real help, and you can't. You're just coming for the money.
There is some good pure gym PTs like who are in shape, but 90% of them just look like they've come out of the pub.
Definitely.
And like you can tell they're there for a payment. I always compare it to like Tesco's, for example. You'll get people who are lower in the food chain who will like work at Tesco's and all that sort of stuff, but then you'll get the managers. It's like different standards in it. It's the same as like you'll get pure gym PTs, they're the lower standard. And then you'll get obviously people who actually want to make a difference in the world. the pure gym PTs, majority of them, not all of them, but majority, they're just there for a payment or to fill a bit of a bridge to get some experience so they can move on.
Yeah.
So that's why the level of standard's low in it.
It is bad. Like, it opened my eyes up massively, really. Because I thought what I thought gym was, it changed how I looked at the gym.
Yeah.
And I thought I could never train there. Because if I train there, I'm going to slip into them habits.
Yeah.
Eventually, you are what you're around, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, if you spend that much time there, you're going to end up slipping into these bad habits. And it's good class for them because they're laughing and joking. But to me, I'm not delivering. I'm not delivering on my job as a
fact.
trainer. I'm meant to make you better.
Yeah, it is.
Make you feel better and perform better. And if I'm not doing that, then I might as well not be there.
That's how you know you're proper, that, because like every single time when I've done anything to do with this, I've always wanted results. Like I remember when I was PTing at Manchester Muscle and I had clients coming in and they was going on about like, you know, what they had last night, crumbling, looking the same every single week. I thought, I can't be asked even training you anymore. Like I was shifting my energy into a negative energy, thinking about them before they've even come to the session. Like I can't be asked.
Remember, you know, some people only go to the gym just to say, I'll go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, that's it, literally. You know what I mean?
I remember a funny story, right? So I used to do like a bit of circuits and that, obviously, get the client in, and there was this big girl. And she always used to come in, obviously, never changed, you know, always looked like shit, without sounding rude, but she did. She always looked like shit, like sweating, low standards, like coming to the gym stinking and all that sort of stuff. And I was charging cheap then, so obviously you get the low caliber clients, don't you, really? Like, without sounding rude. So she come in, and then we'd done like a circuit, and I've been training with her for a bit by now. So obviously she should be improving. So I took her through a circuit, and it was like each stage. And then done each stage, after the done stages, she was just talking fluently normal to me like it's a walk in the park. I thought, oh, you're not even tired. Right, so do 10 on that and upped everything. Next thing, she took a big gasp of breath air, like, acted like she was out of breath. I was like, don't start faking all this stuff. She was taking the breath air, like, to act like she was tired because she didn't want to push herself. And I thought, I can't be arsed training you, why are we here? And I never seen her again then.
Crazy, isn't it, that really? That she's willing to pay for someone to not do their job.
It's mad. I've had people chuck me money, like, you know, thousands before and not do anything. Not to even take action. You think, wow, you must have a lot of money.
Do you know what I think that is? I think that's people like
And you feel down then.
trying to make themselves feel better because they go, oh, I'm going to him and I'm paying for a PT, so I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. And they know they're not, but it's a way of them justifying to themselves that they are trying.
Facts.
But you actually feel down though when you get the big payment and there's no result. You actually feel low. You don't feel good about it. You don't think, oh, you might get a slight dopamine hit when the bank balance goes up, which is normal for everyone. But then after that settles, maybe by the end of the day, you think, fucking hell, like, they've not actually moved forward. You know what I mean? So you start feeling like shit about yourself.
You feel it, yeah.
But you could have actually helped them as well. That's the thing. You actually would have helped them, but they just ain't willing to help themselves.
You have to make the decision, don't you?
That's the thing in this. I feel like people feel like you just want their money.
Yeah.
You actually want results, bro.
Well, money's just an exchange of energy.
That's what
that's what I was saying to Sam in the car before. One of like, you know, there's money, there's, you know, focus, there's talking, there's love, there's everything's energy. Like money's just an exchange. Like they pay the money, that's their energy given to you to show they're committed, and you're giving the energy back in terms of on them every single day, messaging them, communicating, taking them through the steps to get the result. And then it's an exchange of energy. Do you know what I mean? So fair enough if they was paying a big amount and you're not doing any energy. Shit coach out. You shouldn't be doing the job. You need to go and work at, you know, a different job. But it's a mad one. It's a mad one.
And you know what they're gonna feel after as well. So you like to stick to it. Trust me. Just trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Like the
you know what? It's important for me as well because the mindset shift, man.
Yeah, big
I
time.
think that's bigger than the physical shift.
time.
The way, because you'll start carrying yourself better.
Yeah.
You'll start wanting more for yourself. You might get a promotion at your work, or you might say, you know what, I want a different job now.
Yeah.
Because you start respecting yourself differently.
Yeah.
So with all of it, you look good.
Yeah.
But you feel, the way you feel is 10 times how you look.
It's like the lad that we had on the podcast the other day. Like he's gone from a place where didn't feel great about himself. I don't know if you mentioned you watched it before, did you, with Jeff?
Yeah.
If you watch that one, he's talking about like wasn't in a great place, didn't feel good about himself. Now he's got like his own business all in the space like 18 months. So that's well more rewarding than anything.
And it's just because he decided to commit to something.
Commit.
Relationships
so
as well.
It is nutrition out and that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You just start thinking differently. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's mad. Like I remember when I messaged you when you said something about the drinking.
Oh yeah,
And I was like, fucking hell. You know when I tell people like I don't drink no more, I feel like I'm the only one in it. Like there's nobody else I know that I can talk to about that. So when he said it, I was like,
don't drink either.
Hell,
Yeah.
bro.
Neither
You know
does
what I'm
Sam.
trying to say?
He
This is
messaged me.
before I knew you, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
He messaged me at the blue like.
I think I had met you in the
Do you know
pub,
what though? You've
I think.
outgrown your old friends and you meet new ones who don't drink. You always, because everyone goes through that stage. Like I remember when I had, even 2 years ago, most of my team, like when I was doing the coaching, drank often. I even done like a retreat, should I say, in Marbella. It wasn't a retreat, it was a full-on bender. Do you know what I mean? It was a heavy session, like Pablo Escobar or something.
You know what, as well? Like, I'm not knocking it, and it like do whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But like, how it happened was I didn't even wake up and be like, yo, I'm gonna quit this thing. I was never like a bad pisser. You know what I mean? Yeah. But obviously, when I was going out, I could go for it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
same as me.
I'm drinking, bro. Like I'm drinking to be drunk. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a thing like that, but I didn't wake up and be like, yeah, I want to quit this liquor. All that happened was, as I was like, during my cut, I just got more and more serious about my training. Everybody knows if you drink or you're going to bend that, your gym's fucked, bro. You know what I mean? It's fucked.
At least for 3 days.
It is,
At least.
That's minimum.
Mine was a whole
Minimum,
week, bro.
Minimum.
Finished, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like blatantly as well. Like my reps are down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm, when you're sweating out the liquor.
It's the mental side though, isn't it, as well? Like how you think about things.
So that started happening, and then what started happening is, I'd say the reason I haven't drank for so long as well is people think I got some superhuman willpower or discipline, as they call it. It's not even that, I'm just a master of just not putting myself around it in the first place.
Yeah.
I just avoid the whole situation. So I say I haven't drank. I haven't drank because I ain't been to a club.
Yeah.
I ain't been to clubbing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just not on it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we got a test Saturday anyway. Go outside Saturday.
The fun fact is, we actually met in a pub.
Yeah.
Now we both don't drink and we train, and both on the
And
same
I met him and
journey.
he was big. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's
Obviously,
weird,
he's still big now, but like he was like tick. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I was tick as well. And then I ain't seen him for years, and then obviously we was training at the same gym, and I seen him, and he was mad straight veins all over the gaff. I say, yo, well, what you been on?
He was. He used to be like,
What you been on? You know what I mean? And then he's like, I can't even remember what you said.
It's as soon as you clean up your food and not the drink on, you do start cracking. And you just look out for your things like
bro. I just kept it quiet. I was like, I'm just
you
trying
kept
something
it quiet,
different now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he thought because I was still big. Do you know what I mean? I think it was one of them. But you was thinking like, I just wanted to know. Do you know what I mean?
He thought I was taking a piss,
because I was massive in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't saying
But
nothing.
from then, I've always appreciated them physiques. You know, when a man's just lean and just, he's got size with it, though. He's ripped. I'm like, yeah, man. I've always rated
proper
them
quality,
physique.
high standards at physique.
But before,
when you're lean and big,
I just used to rate big. Do you know what I mean? Just wham.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
that's younger. That though, when you're trying to bench as much as possible and that in the gym.
And then and then the change was, I remember my belly just started getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I was doing
And
the
the one
breathing.
time I was stood up, I've come out of the shower, I've stood up, bro, and I've looked down.
You couldn't see dick.
Couldn't see my dick. Couldn't see my foot, nothing.
Shit,
my belly was in the
Couldn't
way,
see my
bro.
foot.
My belly was in the way, so
Wow.
fuck this, bro.
That's
I
a
said,
serious
it's gone
belly,
too
that.
far, bro.
Wow.
Do you know when you got your t-shirt on, say if I go on holiday,
The
and
breathing in.
I can tense my belly for a bit, you get me? That started getting long, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm sucking my belly in, there's still a bit of a belly.
Yeah,
Even though I'm sucking it in,
I was
so
at
like,
that
fuck
stage
this.
once.
You get me? And
Shit.
then obviously,
Shit.
at the time,
I had
I
a big
was like,
meatball. I had loads of spots, me.
you know when you ask someone, they're like, how old are you? Like, how old do you think I am? Do you know? Remember, they always say the nicest age. They'll say the youngest.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Still 40.
They're telling me like 38, so bro, I'm like 29, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said, it's fucked. This is fucked. Something's got to change, bro. And then we just de-age quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have
De-age
to, man.
quickly.
You have to.
Is there any sort of final words? What you want to end it on? We're gonna have to book another one, aren't we? Really?
Yeah, it flies though.
We're gonna have to book another
Chatting
one.
shit and loving it.
We're gonna have to book 2 hours next time.
Yeah.
100%. I can chat.
Because I
shit for
wanted
ages,
to actually know how you two met and how come you two are so close, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a mad story, isn't it? Like that. She's
Like,
only
you know.
9th of Feb last year.
Seriously?
The first time, yeah. So I was coaching, but wasn't going great. So you followed me. I think you just messaged me saying like, "Oh, your stuff you posting is great. Keep it up." And I said, "Oh yeah, same to you, mate." And then I was seeing him like popping up all the time. I thought, wow, this guy's smashing it. What is he doing that I'm not doing? I don't get how he's doing this. So I just messaged him saying, do you coach people to actually be better coaches? And just literally went from there on it.
Yeah.
No way.
Mad.
Yeah, he was like my first official one. Obviously, I'd done a couple of people behind the scenes and all that over the years, like clients turning into mates and that. But I think you was my first one, what, paid, weren't you?
Yeah.
First one ever.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. I like the development now because you know
He's developed fast.
It's genuine as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I look at you two and I think it's genuine.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
I mean,
best mates now.
Yeah.
It's like how I hope people look at me and Mike. Say,
Yeah,
like,
I can
you
see
know
it,
what I
yeah,
mean?
it's
We're
good,
genuinely friends. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Care about each other.
Same,
And
Yeah, man,
same
saying
age,
this to
bro.
someone the other day who was talking
Yeah.
about like, they was asking, would we ever compete against each other? And I was like, I don't know if I could because I'd want him to win.
this is
I
it.
want him
This
to do
is
better
it.
than me. And
Yeah.
I'd
like,
want to
people-
smash him.
Yeah, there you go.
But
like, you want
him because the size of him. I'd want to smash him on his 7 foot, bro.
Like, you want your mates to do better than you, and that's how you know, like, they're a proper friend. Like, you want
Yeah.
them to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be
Facts. Know what I mean?
if you beat me, I won't be angry. That's
what
how
I
you know
mean.
it's proper, then, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much how it started, really, and then
crazy,
just
isn't it?
got the bond from there, you know, and just do everything together now.
When you're locked in, you're just locked in, innit,
Yeah,
man?
Yeah,
obviously
just
think the
vision
same.
and
Going, I think what makes a good friendship is going the extra mile without expecting anything.
Yeah.
If you're around someone who always wants something for something else, you don't really want to be around them people for too long.
One thing I can say though, like I'm around I got a big family, man. I got
Yeah.
a good support system, bro.
Yeah.
Like even when I deep it and that,
Yeah.
even if I share something or post something, I got a good. So I got people that actually rock with me.
That's
man.
good.
So I know I'm proper lucky to have that.
Yeah,
I've
you
noticed
are.
that
Some
as
people-
well. So when I
yeah.
say big up Mike's his family,
Yo,
man, 'cause
I
they're like,
swear,
they're
bro.
like everything
They
of
just
ours,
rock
you know,
with me, bro.
everything,
Do you know what I
everything.
mean? Like
and
I
I do
got
rate
a
it.
proper, like the proper supportive. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? Like, sometimes when I'm doubting myself, I think, why are you doubting yourself?
Nah,
Do you know
don't
what I
ever
mean?
doubt yourself.
Like I got like family members, I got people, even Mitch. I got people I can message and say, "Yo, do I look like a dickhead?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and you know,
And they say, yeah, if you do.
do you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
proper though, innit? When
if I get
someone
the
says,
go ahead
yeah,
from
you do.
them, I'm nice.
I send
man,
him
but-
stuff all the time, like telling him, like, bro, you can really, you know what I mean? You really
Yeah,
you
yeah.
really can be something,
Yeah.
bro. You know,
You both can, you can see
That
it. Do you know
story
what I
I put
mean?
earlier, and he messaged me. I said, bro, that post is for people like you.
Yeah.
You believe in yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
You just need it's called a
Yeah,
mastermind, you know, so when people around you believe in you, that's when you truly grow. Because obviously you can go so far on your own. It's like me and my team, like Sam, Nyla. You know, I could get so far on my own. I got to the 20k months and all that sort of stuff, but to get to the 100k months, it's like you need a good
need a
team,
team,
then, don't you?
Yeah, and to be fair, you've helped as well with that because it's like, you know, just knowing someone believes in you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's not just
Well,
like
first you have
believing
to believe in
anything.
yourself.
It's like believing in the goal you're going to.
Yeah.
Because I could say to someone now, my aim is to make X, Y, Z coaching. If they've never done it or never heard anyone do it, they'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I've had people say it to me since I quit my job, like,
Yeah.
how's that going to work then?
Yeah.
And because I stopped PTing and went into a job, they're like, some people were like, well, why did it not work last time? You know, it's
Yeah.
little back end comments. It's like coming across as conversation, but you know what they mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You always get them.
and influencer talk and all this. I find it funny now because the amount of messages I've had that people say, you're inspiring me,
Yeah.
way outweighs it. So
Yeah.
I'll do it every day, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about what anyone says, bro.
Nah, trust me, you've both got a lot of potential, you know, and by the end of the year, you're going to be in a totally different place. So keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
man.
follow the
Thanks for
Mitch
coming.
way.
Yeah, say your Instagram's on there.
Yeah.
So you got the Mitch way.
The Mitch
Mike's
way.
active on Insta.
You got like a joint one as well, haven't you?
Yeah, Mitch and Mike's.
Yeah.
Get that one on there as well.
If you like personality and you want to follow him, follow that page
good.
because
This is
it's
it,
full of
man.
bangers.
That's the one, man.
Thanks for coming on then.
Safe, my bro. Yeah, that was actually
good.
good. That.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man.